Everybody want to know how much Turkey is paying these fighters. How much did Bud get paid in his last fight? We want to know. How much did Madrimov get paid? We want to know. How much did Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Big Baby Jared Anderson? How much is Turkey paying these fighters? Well, we finna find out in this video, but before we do, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook. So ever since Turkey came in the game, it's been a whole bunch of rumors about how much he paying these fighters. You know, people saying, man, he overpaying these fighters. He paying these fighters so much that they can't say no. You know what I'm saying? They crawling and kissing his feet just to get a payday. That's what a lot of people saying, you know, because, you know, boxing fans now focus more on the money than the product that they getting in the ring. You know, we talk about more of what these fighters are making than breaking down fights. Because most of y'all can't really break down fights. Y'all don't know shit about boxing, really, especially nowadays, but that's a whole different story. You know, if the shoe fit, wear it. Bite blood out your bottom lip if you get mad. But this video, I'm about to inform y'all how much Turkey is really paying these fighters. I'm going to break all these fight purses down for y'all because, you know, people want to know. You know what I'm talking about? People want to know. Now, Terence Bud Crawford, right? He says that it's about the money now. He wants all big money fights. If he getting in the ring, you're going to have to pay him that money. You're going to have to pay him them mega bucks. You know what I'm saying? He's made it clear. When Bud Crawford and Madrimov was announced and Turkey was involved, I said, okay, Bud got to be at least making, you know, shit, probably 15 mil. If Turkey overpaying these fighters like y'all say he is, Bud making like 15 mil, gotta be. You know, and then we see these undercards, and then we see all this news coming out after Bud Crawford's fight that Turkey lost $10 million and all of this, and I don't know where y'all getting this information from, you know. But the information that I do have that y'all want to know, let's break it down. But before we do that, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel. That's for the ones that ain't just got a bunch of hate in their heart. Hit the like button. For the rest of y'all, hit the thumbs down. You know, because you want something to be mad about anyway. But I'm going to read these numbers to y'all, man. And I'm just going to go through the whole fight card, you know, from top to bottom to let y'all know how much these fighters is getting paid. So we can stop with all the rumors. So Andy Cruz, who beat Antonio Moran, Andy Cruz got paid $200,000. And I think that was his fourth professional fight, right? And Antonio Moran got paid $37,500. David Morrell, he got paid $750,000, and his opponent got paid $350,000. Now, that's a lot of money for David Morrell and Radovic, or however you say his name. I know David Morrell's opponent ain't never made nowhere close to $350,000. And I know that David Morrell ain't never made no $750,000. So those are big paydays for David Morrell and his opponent. Now, the next fight on the card, Martin Bakole and Big Baby Jared Anderson. Martin Bakole got paid $375,000. That's probably more money than he ever made. And then Jared Anderson got paid $660,000. And I know that's the biggest payday of his life, you know. But I mean, that payday was well deserved because both of them were taking big risks fighting each other, right? Then you go to Andrew Ruiz and Jarrell Miller. Now we all know Andrew Ruiz, man, he made about like $7-8 million the first fight with Anthony Joshua. I don't know how much he made the second fight, but probably more. So Andrew Ruiz, you know, he didn't got that bag in the past, but he made $900,000. So he made under $1 million to fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller, who made $450,000. Fair paydays. I think that's fair. I don't think neither one of them was overpaid. Fair for a fighter like that. Then we're gonna go to Isaac Cruz and Jose Valenzuela. And shout out to Rayo, man, for putting that beat down on Isaac Cruz. Jose Valenzuela, he got paid $500,000. And that's probably the biggest payday of his career, I probably would say, And then Isaac Cruz got paid $1.5 million. Now that's big money for Isaac Cruz, because I remember when Isaac Cruz first fought Gervonta Davis. Well, when he fought Gervonta Davis, I think he made like $700,000 or something like that. So that's a big payday for Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Yeah, he was the champion, but if you look at Isaac Cruz, besides losing to Gervonta Davis, like, what else had he did? Like, beat Rolly, but come on, man. But that's a big payday for Isaac Cruz. I think that's a lot for Isaac Cruz, especially when we talk about going to the main event, because this is what everybody wants to know. How much did Terence Bud Crawford get paid, and how much did Madrimov get paid? Like I said, when you asked me before, I would have thought that Terence Crawford would have got paid anywhere between 10 to 15 million, But you'll find out if I was right or wrong. Well, Madrimov, let's start with him. He got paid $750,000. That's a big payday for Madrimov, but he the champion, so I would have thought that he would have got paid more than that. I would have thought that Madrimov would have at least got paid 1.5 mil. You know what I'm saying? Being in the main event, facing Terence Bud Crawford. Yeah, I would have thought that he would have at least got paid what Isaac Pitbull Cruz got paid, even though he don't have a big name, right? But nah, $750,000. And what we all want to know, how much did Terence Bud Crawford get paid? Well, Bud, his fight purse was $2.5 million. $2.5 million. That's how much Bud Crawford got paid. Now, mind you, a lot of these fighters, ended up getting paid a lot more than this, depending on, what their percentage of the pay-per-view is, how much the pay-per-view sold. Fighters like Terence Bud Crawford, he probably gonna get a part of the gate, and then depending on, they sponsorships, how much they getting sponsored. So, of course, Terence Bud Crawford is gonna walk away with more than 2.5 million. But when you add everything together, I don't see Bud making no more than 5 to 6 million. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. I don't see him coming out with no more than 5 to 6 million when everything is said and done. It definitely ain't no 10 or 15 million like I thought it would be. And saying that, my opinion is that if you had to fought Jerron Boots Ennis, you're making a lot more than 2.5 million guaranteed. If you fighting Jerron Boots Ennis next, you making way more than that. I'm just saying, man, because we talking about Turkey putting on the best fights and making the best fight the best. When I see his fight purse, man, I was shocked. I thought he was going to make way more than that. And so you mean to tell me you only making 1 more million guaranteed than the Isaac Pitbull Cruz? So the rumors that's been going around about Turkey really, really overpaying these fighters, them rumors ain't accurate. Now, for some of these fighters, yeah. But when you add it all up, is he really overpaying fighters like we thought he was? Absolutely not. It ain't nowhere near what I thought it was for sure. So when Turkey told Canelo Alvarez, I'm only targeting big fights with fair prices. Yeah, he letting you know, I'm going to give you a fair price for who you fight, but I'm not finna just overpay you. That's why Canelo asked for $200 million to fight David Benavidez. That's why he asked for $150 million to fight Terence Crawford, because although we didn't know exactly how much Turkey was paying, you don't think Canelo knew? Yeah, Canelo big enough. He know exactly how much Turkey been paying these fighters. So what Canelo did is he asked for an outrageous number that he knew that he wasn't gonna get. So bottom line is, man, as long as we get these fights that I want to see, that the fans been crying about for years that we wasn't getting, I'm cool with it. Let's see what Turkey continue to do, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these fight purses. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
Shook up, but now I got the cook up. And since they didn't book us, every time you look up, I'm riding.